Good morning and welcome to day 2 of 60 days of MindStudio. And today I'm going to share with you what my clients who are really busy, they tend to be business owners or leaders who have absolutely bought into the idea that having a LinkedIn present, creating LinkedIn content is powerful, has an excellent ROI. But the reality is, so many of them have such limited time because they're running their organizations, they're meeting with clients. So, I'm going to show you a really powerful AI agent that you can access right away. And you can actually transform the meetings, the webinars that you're having, for instance, in this example, but it would work for presentations, meetings as well. But in this case, it's webinars. So many of you are conducting webinars as part of your prospecting sales opportunities. And this is the perfect way to go ahead and augment some of the LinkedIn content creating that you're making time for. So many people may choose to really invest and dive into creating, maybe one high value post per week, but this can allow you to have many more pieces of content created and out there that really takes very little time. So I am going to show you how you can really dive into this yourself. You can take advantage of it, make sure that you can see it in action. I hope that this sparks your curiosity and builds some confidence. So many leaders that I talk to, they've had such, success in their careers, but AI is really throwing them for a loop because they have limited time to explore it. So I hope this can showcase how you can sort of dive in, experiment, and have some benefit just leveraging the time and the things that you're already doing anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on. There is a QR code up in the corner, and that will take you now or later directly to MindStudio. You can also, if you're on a mobile device, go to mindstudioagents.com, and that will take you right into MindStudio. So I'm going to share with you MindStudio, and they have a variety of agents that are built and ready to go right now, which is, fascinating. So you can leverage MindStudio to actually create really customized agents and workflows, but you don't need to. They have a variety of agents that you can use, even many of them just as extensions. So you could use them just as part of your regular workflow. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can search for agents and you can browse agents. You can have your own agents that are in your workspace, and there's a number for research, analyzing content, for creators, B2B content marketing. So in this case, I'm going to showcase one in particular that is turning webinars into social posts. So again, this is one that you can just run for free and you can just utilize it. But I'm going to show you how to make a copy. And this allows you to actually take this AI agent. You can just use it as is for a while, but then you can take the opportunity to really customize it as you wish and as you learn more, and make sure that it is creating exactly what you want. So it's as simple as making a copy. And this is showcasing how the agent is built. And there are a number of blocks. And once you learn how to use it, it is, quite simple. But again, you don't need to do anything other than utilize it. But this is how it works. It's creating a start area. You can create a menu, and I'll show you what that looks like. You can decide a variety of user inputs. So in this case, it allows you to go ahead and use content from a webinar that is in. It might be a URL. So you might be, hosting a recording of that webinar. You can use text. You can use a transcript, which is what I most commonly use. And then it's going to generate posts and then present it in the way that you are looking to do. So you publish that when you are ready to go. And then it is going to be available to you as your own AI agent. You can name it, you can customize it, but I want to make sure to show you how it works here. So this is your agent in action. And it's asking, in this case, it was set up to be able to scan a web page. So there might be something that you're presenting. Many sales presentations will now often walk through landing pages or a web page and the content on it, a document that you have created that you want to share, or you can just paste text. So I find that I most often have a transcript that I'm converting, which is really helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and put the transcript of a presentation that was done for an insurance producer that was sharing with their prospects about the power of wellness programs and giving some deep insight. So he was gearing up for the fall and sharing their new information. So you just post the text there, and then it is going to actually just turn around and create posts. And these are a variety of, in this case, there's some for X that are created, and then LinkedIn posts. So they are ready to, just click and copy. You can edit them, but it gives you just some great content that you can go ahead and post and have more activity and action on LinkedIn, leveraging the work that you're already doing. So this is, I want to go ahead and show you how to edit as well. So again, if you're not seeing exactly what you want, you can just make changes. So it will give you some different models. So if this is, you can have underlying models. So I often just use them as default until I get a feel for what it's creating, and I might change it. So you can, as new models come out, you can actually choose whatever you want. So Gemini, Claude, GPT-5. I find that I really enjoy Claude quite a bit. There's a variety of ones, and there's a balance between speed and cost. And this one that has been created here and is using this one is a free version for you. You can create the change in temperature. So for those of you who are not aware, the temperature is going to allow more or less creativity. So for customers that I work with who need to be, quite precise, they will have the temperature turned down so that it's taking their presentations and just being very aligned and not using, much creativity or changes, or you could get much more. And if you have more temperature, you could see a little more wild changes. So you can figure out what's best for you. You can have the maximum response side if you're somebody that really prefers shorter posts, or if you want things that are created that are longer that you might edit, you can do that. So there's just a variety of things here. And this allows you to change user inputs, for instance. So this is you can upload documents, paste text, create a URL, but there may be other things that you want to do as you learn more. So it is just a very flexible way to create content and take advantage of leveraging AI, and most importantly, the work that's already happening on your calendar. So again, it can be internal meetings, it could be webinars, client meetings. What I find with webinars that can create really powerful content is the idea of the stories that you tell. So if you're somebody that does a lot of webinars and you really enjoy, telling your stories and kind of giving your insights, you also get some really powerful questions and answers. So for those of you that have webinars and open it up, it allows you to just capture that kind of expertise and that advice that you're sharing that might not be quite as scripted, and that can create some really interesting and powerful posts. So again, I hope you give it a try. MindStudioAgents.com, or you can scan the QR code, and I will be back tomorrow at the same time for day 3 of 60 days of Mind.